All right, hello once again. This is Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College, and I've been going over some website material for the Rankin Technical College Summer Adventure Academy. We first started out by building this website from scratch. It wasn't all that much. A 3-page site. We added some CSS to it. We had an about page, and we had a contact page. We even put a little bit of validation into our contact page. From there we went on and we built a bootstrap example that was quite large. All right, you see that it's reactive, etc. And it had 2 pages, very simple little slideshow here that we can make go back and forth in many ways. And it had an inline contact form. All right. Well, I don't know about you, but there have been times in my life when I have been sent something or have hyperlinks, or whatever, when I'm online, and you see a product that almost sounds too good to be true. And sometimes when you look at those, you think about the old saying, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Well, I found out about this product, and this product is called Mobirise. And I got sent this link, so I went out to Mobirise.com to see what it was about. And when you look at it, create awesome mobile-friendly websites, no coding, and free. Well, that sounded intriguing, so I went over there, downloaded it for Windows, but first I looked at it. It's an offline app for Windows and Mac to create small to medium websites, landing pages, online resumes, and portfolios. How does it work? As mentioned there, it's a drag and drop type of tool. So I'm going to show it to you in just a couple minutes. You can edit and style inline. You can set what are called block parameters. You can toggle different device modes. So that was the download. Again, you don't have to code. You can take your site and make it unique. Auto-magically, as they say, mobile. Easy and simple, pre-made blocks, 400 amazing blocks, a bunch of the stuff that you can do, okay, and more stuff that you can do, and testimonials, etc. So what I did was I went and downloaded it, and I'm going to show it to you right now. You get this little icon here that says Mobirise. It's loading right now. And I've actually started to create something here, but rather than doing that, I'm going to go over to Sites. In fact, let's look at everything. There's Pages, which have the pages in your current site. Sites, which show your sites. Actually, they allow you to create a new site or import an existing site. You can link it up to your own email and work on it from there. I went out to the extensions and themes. I thought this was interesting. Now, if you do this, your page is not, repeat, not going to look like my page. If you buy, some of the stuff that's on this page is free, and some of the stuff that's on this page costs money. What I did was I went out to the all-in-one kit that was, or is, $129 just to see what was in it. And it is going to load. It's going to take a minute. My machine's been acting very slow this morning. But what I did was I came in and I decided that I was going to try to recreate this last site here, at least somewhat, all right, using Mobirise. And it says that Mobirise took too long. Not sure what the problem is. But let's try to take a long story and make it shorter, okay? This all-in-one kit allows you to buy many of the things that are in here. Anything that you see in here that's got the red trash can is part of the all-in-one kit. You can also buy the stuff that's in here separately. But as you'd guess, buying the all-in-one kit is going to be cheaper. So that's what I did. So I got an extra theme called Color M, a block pack for the Mobirise 3 theme, some icons, another theme called Space M, another theme called Direct M. The key one was this, the code editor. Because although Mobirise is drag and drop, it's almost impossible for you to go in and make major modifications to the code. Okay? The stuff that's got the plus sign here already was available and was already added, and it was free. Okay, all right, hopefully that makes some sense. So what I'm going to do is, why don't I do this? Why don't I show you first what I created? Okay, this isn't great, but when you look at it, this was meant to be the first page. It's very hard for me to try to figure out a way to take this and turn it into something. So what I did was I took a picture of the background and I've got the things here. Now, the slideshow was a snap. There it is. No problem with that at all. And the form wasn't very difficult either. All right, so what I'd like to do is start a new project and show you exactly what I did in order to do this. All right, we're probably going to be able to do this in just one single lecture. So I'm going to go to Sites, create a new site, and you're not going to see all these. You're not going to see the Space M. I don't think you see the Direct M or the Color M. I think those are 3 that I got by buying the pack of stuff. So I'm just going to go here to Mobirise. I'm going to choose this one, and I'm going to say OK. And it says click to start. And there it is. So remember, this is drag and drop. So I'm going to take this, drag it to the top, boom. Now I've got my navigation bar. So let's take a look at what's in here. I'm going to click on this. As soon as I click on it, it brings this up, and the key thing in here is what are called block parameters. So I'm going to click there, and I don't want to show that logo that says Mobirise, and it's gone. And I don't want to show that button, and now that's gone. And let's see. If I come and click on here, remember if I have to do that through my block parameters or not. Is this going to change my text color? No. So there's a blue. Okay. I don't remember exactly. Let's look. See what color I used for this. That would have been in my style.css file. And navbar. It's all stuff we added later. Let's see. Navbar default. Looks like that's the background color. Alright, so I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to come over, I'm going to come over as soon as I find it to here, and I'm going to click more, and I'm going to actually add that color in here, or attempt to. Remember, this was our nav bar, and I want to change the background color, copy, paste, there we go. Alright, boom. And now I've got basically I've got everything that's in here. So this is meant, for lack of better words, to kind of mimic this. Alright, home, about, and contact. Home, about, and contact. I can play with those if I want. And this is clickable. And I can change this to Rankin Technical College. There we go. Alright, so now I pretty much have the navigation bar. let's see, at the bottom, we had this with our social media icons, and this looks like it was black, all right, kind of a black or a light black. I don't remember what color that exactly that is, but if I click here, I think there's a footer section. Footers. Looks like that wouldn't do. All right, now they're butted up against each other, but we'll fix that in just a minute. All right, so what do I want to do? Well, let's go and click on here again. We want to go back to our block parameters. All right, I'm going to click on here. And I can put in any URL that I want to put in, or any picture that I want to put in. Notice they've got a free online library. You can browse the computer, etc. I'm just going to cancel that from now on. And in fact, just to show you, I'm going to click on here and I'm going to say to delete the block. All right, we'll bring it in later. All right, so I looked in here and I said, well, what can I use? Well, I started to take a look in here and I said, geez, I don't know. Then I looked at this content thing that was here. In fact, now I'm going to look at it. I really like this one. So I'm going to grab that content right there. There we go. Oh, I'm liking the way this looks already. All right. So I've got Bootstrap. I've got all these, etc. First of all, let's click. And if we click on here, we should be able to bring up our block parameters. All right. I only want 3 columns. That's good. And I want this Bootstrap that's here to actually be over there. So let's click on here and we'll go to Image. And we'll select Image. I'm going to browse my computer. And I'm going to go in Rankin Academy, Website 2, Bootstrap, 13 images, and I want that Bootstrap one right there. Open. And the URL I wanted it to go to, let's put that in there also, so we've got it right away. And that was the W3 Schools Bootstrap tutorial. Which was right here. All right, and I'm going to click OK. And good, I've got one. All right, I'm going to come over to my second one here. Again, I'm going to go and browse my computer. This was CSS3. Okay, and for that URL, that's here. All right, so I've got that. And finally for this one, this was our HTML5 tutorial. So there we go. Open here. And HTML5 tutorial. Okay, that's looking pretty darn good. So I've got here Bootstrap 3, etc. Well, this one's got to change, so I just click on it. I'm going to type in HTML5. This one I'm going to change, and I'm going to put in here CSS3. And this one I'm going to change, and I'm going to put in Bootstrap. All right. Then I'm going to go over to where we've got the text here, and I'm going to find on my actual web page itself where I had the text for all this. So here's the first bit of text. Copy that. Paste. All right. My next bit of text. Copy that. And paste. And finally my last bit of text, which was right here. Copy that. And paste. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. All right, let's look at this button right here. So what can we do with a button? You can link to something. Okay, we'll want to do that. Color, add, remove, and more. Well, more, we can change the font and the like, and I don't really care about that right now. So let's go to link. All right, and we want that to link to, that's not what we want it to link to. We want that to link to the HTML, where is it? HTML5 tutorial. Copy. So we want that to link there. And instead of learn more, we want that to say HTML5. And we'll insert, and you can see we've got that. All right, this next one, so let's click on here. We're going to do the same thing. This will say CSS3, and this will link to the CSS tutorial. All right, so we've got that. And then finally, we've got our Bootstrap, which we're again going to link, and that'll say Bootstrap. And that will link to the Bootstrap tutorial, which is right here. All right, the only thing that I think I have left to do on here is to change the color of the buttons. Add, remove, more. Can I play with color here? There we go. And the first one, I kind of want to make it that color, so I'm going to make it the orangish. So that's done. The second one, we kind of want to make it that bluish. And the third one, there really is no purple here in our standard list of colors. So I'll kind of grab that color right there, which is about as close as, well, that's, actually we made it gray. Do we have a gray? That's a ghost button. I guess that's kind of grayish right there. All right. So, with very little work, I've created the first half of the website. Notice that it is clickable. I'm not going to open it, but you can see that they're all clickable. All right, I think I'm going to stop right here because this is getting to be a long video. And we will make 2 videos on here because the next one literally will take about 10 minutes. All right, be back in just a bit.